Let's talk about creating your own custom web page inside kvCORE platform, BoldTrail CRM. I'm going to walk you through exactly how to build your own web pages. We can use a buyer's guide, a seller's guide web page template as an example. I'm going to walk you through, share my screen in a moment, and walk you through exactly sharing tips with you of how to make the website, how to publish it, how to access it, and everything in between. Stay with me. I'm going to do a quick introduction and we'll dive right in. My name is Tharmila Rajasingam. I'm a real estate agent with eXp Realty Brokerage. I'm also a CRM peer coach with Insight Real Estate, the parent company of kvCORE and BoldTrail CRM. Thank you so much for coming to this channel. I really appreciate it. When you click on that subscribe button, we stay connected. We can learn and grow together. And you can find everything on this channel, everything from under the real estate marketing umbrella, lead gen, lead nurturing, branding, marketing tips, business planning, and CRM tutorials, name it, you can get it on this channel. And I always love getting feedback. So please let me know in the comment section below the type of video that you want to see and the type of content, and I'll be happy to share them with you. As always, you know my videos, I like to dive deep. Some of them I get really, I get, it sometimes it's so lengthy because I share exactly, none of these videos are edited, by the way. I just share exactly in real time how I'm leveraging these tools and how I teach them to many of my clients as well as my agents in my group. It's a great segue into letting you know that if you are looking to switching brokerages or if you're in the process of leveling up and finding a brokerage that's going to really 10x your business, I highly recommend you look into eXp Realty. We're in 27 countries at the time of recording this. For a virtual brokerage, you can work from home in the comfort of your home or even in Mexico or Costa Rica while you're on vacation. So it is a powerful brokerage. You get a ton of tools, and trust me, and that is above and beyond what you're going to get when you partner with me is the resources, the training, the free everything is with zero split, zero cost to you. You get access to my personal trainings, weekly mastermind calls, and 70 plus videos on kvCORE and my kvCORE, a Karubi platform that I built on social media done for you. So you get all of that help. Now, the housekeeping is done. Let's dive into building web pages, custom web pages in CRM. So I'm going to share my screen and walk you through. So when you come to your website, your own custom URL website that you get when you come to eXp Realty with your kvCORE platform, this is one of the favorite thing about being at eXp is you don't have to go and make your own website. You get this. You're not a profile in a website's directory. You can actually use this. This is a lead capture. This is a lead engine tool. Anytime someone goes to your website and they start to play around, they get to your landing pages, guess what? They're immediately captured into your CRM for nurturing. And then obviously a lot of nurturings are also automated. You can find hundreds of video on my channel that talks about all of this. So let's talk about creating your own custom web page. As you can see here, I have my own web pages that talk about buyer's guide, seller's guide. I'm going to help show you exactly how to build this just like this. And the reason why I have something like this is for SEO purposes. So instead of them going to a landing page and downloading the buyer's guide, which is great because that's a lead capture tool, which I will show you and which I've shown you in a video just recently, literally 40 minute video walking you through exactly how to build a landing page. And you can use a ton of different strategies for that. Whether you want to give someone a relocation guide or a buyer's guide, you can leverage that landing page. But what I'm going to show you today is creating like a web page inside your own website. And this can be for anything. It could be, home seller's tip, buying a home in Ontario, step-by-step process like I've done here. And what I love about this is going to help you with your SEO because all the text are right here. They don't have to go download a file that's separate to your website. So what I've done, this is a little bit more strategic, is that there's the buyer's download, which is the landing page I've shown you in the previous video a couple of weeks ago on downloading your own buyer's guide. And this takes you to downloading a PDF. But what I'm going to show you today is how to make these pages and how easy they are. So when you come to your kvCORE platform and you sign in, here is how I made mine and how I edited them. And let's go together and walking you through step by step. So when you come to websites, you're going to head to this page. And what's so wonderful now is when you click on the pages right here, you are taken to these templates, all of these beautiful templates. With the launch of BoldTrail, we have now access to a ton of custom pages that you can build and connect your website with a couple of click of buttons. I've done this in like 10, 15 minutes, those pages. So you can make your own about us page, about me, introduction. You can put a video in there about you. You could do whatever you like. And today, obviously, we're going to do the buyer's guide, and then there's also a seller's guide. I've leveraged these templates. So what you're going to do is go ahead and click this, and it's going to open up this page that is a template, and you have the opportunity to edit this page. And this is your custom web page you can edit. And honestly, quite frankly, you don't need to use it for buyer's guide. You could put anything in there. So if there's a particular process you want to walk through, I know one of my agents, she is a notary, and she wanted to also combine, and share that kind of content on here. Or if you wanted to do investor tips, or how to find a rental in your space, or how to get yourself from the rental to buying your home for the first time, a guide into doing that, you can do literally a blog post, any kind of content. And what I love is that, do not look at this template and feel overwhelmed as if, oh my God, I don't have enough content to put in here. That's why you can leverage ChatGPT. And I'm going to show you how I've done that as well. Or how to remove some of these sections. Maybe you don't need all of these. So let's kind of walk together step by step of editing some of these content so that you can go ahead and create your own web page as well. This is very important. You need to title your web page, whatever you title, whether it be, tips to buying your home in Ontario, or your first home in Sacramento or Houston, or whatever it may be, your area that you service. Remember, this title is going to literally show up as the menu title. It's going to be the title of your page. Okay. So that's why when you go to the advanced options, which I want to walk you through as well, the slug is pretty much your website's, the URL is the name of the URL. So it takes the title page, the page title, and it makes it into part of labeling the URL. That's why this page is still connected to your website, but it's a subset. Okay. And you can come here and collect and select if you want this web page to be on its own separate menu item, or if you want it to be under, because mine is a guide and I have a bunch of different guides and I have more coming up. So I want them all organized under this menu item. So I come here and I selected this menu item. You can add your own category, your own menu item, and you could do that as well. Okay. Or maybe you want people to go to this page and go directly to another page. When they come to this page, you could do that as well. And the other thing that I want to mention, this is very important, and this is to help you with SEO, search engine optimization, helping your leads find you quickly, okay? Find you better, to help you rank on Google and other search engine. As you can see here, I literally asked ChatGPT for it. You can ask for meta tag description and keywords. This is when you go on Google and all of the searches appear, and there's the title of your page, right? And then the title of that page, it'll have a little semi title, and then like a description of what that page is about. That's this. And then the keywords are going to help people, again, how they search is going to help rank your pages up according to the keywords that are chosen. So come to ChatGPT and look. I put it really simply. Please help me write a meta tag description and meta tag keyword for my real estate seller's guide for selling a home in Toronto, Ontario. Landing page include my name, Tharmila Rajasingam, title, real estate agent, realtor. Those are all keywords. And then it gave me this. And if you don't like it, if it's missing another keyword, you can tell it, add this keyword as well. And you can have a conversation. Remember, ChatGPT is like your assistant. Think of it like your expert copywriter. There you go. All I have to do is copy and paste this right in here. Is that easy? Okay. And then you press save. All right. Now let's go ahead and kind of walking you through how to edit all of this. If you are looking to, edit all the images, I highly recommend, be cognizant of like the type of images that are being used. Obviously, we're not living in Costa Rica or Greece, so this is not what Toronto looks like. And I bet, some areas where you live might not look like this. So change the image, or it could be misleading to people. So click on the image. And when you click on the image, as you could see, the content, whatever content you press on this site, the moment you click it, the right hand menu will change. And as you can see here, you can come and change the image, and you can upload your own image right here, and it'll pull up, your account right here. I'm just gonna go to, a folder, so it'll pull up. It has my thumbnails right here. It'll pull up your images. You can upload your images, and as you can see here, I've uploaded a bunch of images that I liked from Pixel. You can insert. You can use Canva. Remember, when you come to eXp Realty, you get a free Canva account Pro, so you can get all of those pro images for free, and you can go and download them. You can search, Toronto. You can use, and if you are having trouble finding the right image for your city or your area, just use an interior photo, and this works just fine. But make sure when you look through that window, it kind of looks like you're in Toronto and not mountains, right? So make sure you're really thoughtful about what it looks like, because this looks like it could 100% be in Toronto, right? It's snowing. It looks like a house that could be across from another house that looks like it's in Toronto, so it makes sense. And the other thing that I wanted to mention too is that you have the ability to edit these. You can change the color of your headings now. You can change the and you can even change them to the color that you want. Like as you can see here, I put in a custom color in by putting in the code. So you could do that. If you don't want another subheading, you can press delete. Maybe you want another text. You can press copy right here using this button. So it's completely customizable, as you can see here. And if you don't like this extra spacing, or you feel like you need a little bit more spacing, you can just copy it and it'll make it a little bit bigger. And maybe you want this italicized, you can do that. Maybe you want it bold. Maybe you want it bigger, so you can come to the font size here and make it bigger. And guess what? One big thing that we all miss is the mobile view. Right here is the desktop view that we're editing in. I highly recommend, once you're done editing, go to the mobile view and you'll realize, oh, shoot, it doesn't look great. So you may need to edit this. And I actually have a video coming out around all the mobile view edits, so stay tuned for that. But just to show you quickly, maybe you don't want this touching, right? It doesn't look great. So you can come here and make it right in the middle, right? You can align it center, and it'll tell you this is just for the mobile view, which is great. So your desktop view still looks the way it does. It looks sexy on the side, and you can come here and you can make it look really appealing and make it go in the middle. Okay. And then one other thing, if you've noticed content are really touching the side and you want to put a little bit of padding around it, you can scroll down and add a bit of padding, okay, to move it. I like to do around like 20, depending on where it is, if it's a heading. But if it's body content, then I like to add about 30. Okay. So like that. All right. So you could see that I put padding on the left. All right. And then you can get rid of the buttons. That's another strategy that I always like to tell people, is that just because something's in your template doesn't mean you need to follow suit. As you can see here, like on my page, I got rid of some of, as you can see here, I left some, but in some areas I actually got rid of the button, because I want people to just be here and read it. Maybe you want people to go somewhere and contact you and call you, but you also want them to get through this page. So I like that it was at the bottom, or I like that if there's a particular information that's going to take you somewhere, but again, not external pages, because you want them to stay within your own pages. Maybe it's going to a YouTube channel that's yours. Then that's different, right? Maybe you want them to go to your calendar. Again, that's different. And you can add the button and direct it. And you can come here, click on this button. Look at this. You can change the color of the button, which is great, to your branding colors. You can edit them. And I personally, I like it when it's a bit bold. I like it when it's, capital. You can make it a little bit bigger if you like. So you have the ability to play with that, if you want to put learn more, whatever it may be. Okay. As you can see here, you can edit all of this content. I also wanted to show you how to edit this header image as well. When you click on this header image, you can come here and change the image. And of course, here's another tip that I want to show you as well. I literally shown you in the past, I would just go to Pixel. I'm in one place, quickly search, upload, or you can just come here and do it here as well. It's also leverages Pixel and Pixabay. So you could come here and put home, living room, let's say, and you can put modern living room, whatever it may be that you like. and insert that. This is a great image. You press import, it's going to come here, and you're just going to insert it. Gorgeous. And if you want this image to fit to the background, you can click that. Depending on the size of the image, you can click to apply different filters as well. One of the other things that I wanted to show you is, let's say you feel that the text in the background, that the white text is kind of, first of all, you can also crop this, you can transform this image. Let's say you want this image to, you don't like that, the fact that it's only showing the top part. Maybe you want it to only show up to here. You don't like that it's showing the lights, for example. We can just apply this part. We can maybe come and add a filter to this, or we can also come here and make it a little darker, a little lighter. So that's an option. That maybe you want to make it black and white, whatever it may be. Okay, you have all these options that you can use. I'm going to cancel this. I'm going to say save. You can come here and insert this, and you could change the color of your text, etc. Okay. And the other thing too is that, for example, you want to add a little bit of a film to this, make it a little bit darker. You can also come here, click a shape, cover this, and then click on this image. You can come here and you can actually ask it to, change the opacity a little bit like that, so that the image is still working for you. You can apply it, you're going to save it. The image is great, but it just was too bright. Now you got made it darker. Now we can actually read the text easier for you, so much better. You can come here and you can also, let's say you're not feeling the layout here, that you can come to the row right here and change it. Maybe you want something that is a picture and the text on this side. Maybe you want a copy that's something like this. You're able to do that, which is so great. You can click right here, you can scroll down and edit accordingly. You can, if you don't like this button, you can just get rid of it. You can come here, change the image, etc. Okay, this is so versatile, so easy, so helpful. So you are able to play with this as much as possible. And as you can see here, again, you're running into that issue where if your image is too busy or too bright, you're not able to read the text. So you come back here and do that tip that I just showed you a couple of minutes ago. Lastly, if you want to edit the form, this is very important. If somebody you are looking to get more information from, remember, they're already on your website. They might have already given you their information. Maybe they haven't. So it's important to put some sort of a lead capture in place here. So you can come here, select a form, and you can obviously like to put a lead form, but maybe the page is about them searching for something. So you can add the forms appropriately. I'm not loving the fact that they all repeat itself. So when you click on the form, you can scroll down and you could press edit here. You could delete this and press save, and then you can the label inside it disappears. Or you can do it the other way around, where you can just delete the name at the top. Okay, and then there you go, the top part of the name disappears. But you can obviously come here and you can edit and put the first name copy that appears inside the box, which I kind of like. But remember, one thing that I'll tell you is that I don't know why it does this, it drives me bananas too. Every time you do some edit, it kind of, the form, you're not continually edit the form. So come back, click on it again, and then go back and scroll. And you come back here, delete, and then you're going to come back here again because it's going to take you out. Come back here, click on it again. I know it's a little bit of a pain, but it's okay. Be patient. You're almost there. And then you can edit. And I gave you a couple of tidbits. I don't want to spend too much time on this as it's already going to 20 minutes. I do wanted to highly recommend you watch my video on landing pages, because I dive into a lot more tips on forums, etc., and why I like to ask for emails and phone numbers and why I don't. All of that information is shared there. I dive into a lot of different tips. I personally, because of the psychology of things, I personally don't love putting the required. I like people to give me their phone number, but I don't require it. So you can require it if you want to, you don't have to. And you can put in brackets here required as well, the way that the email is written here, which I really like. because I want people to know minimum, I want you to give me your phone number, and that is sets as required. And then cell phone number, I left it because I want their cell phone number, but I didn't put required because if they think it's optional, they can leave it, and it's not feeling like there's so much to fill out. And I personally, I because of the amount of information being asked on this, I kind of because I want to get their information later anyway, and I'm going to connect with them. I'm going to call them right away, and I'm really active with follow up. I'm going to get rid of the last name because I like to keep the form really simple. I rather give that they give me their phone number and email than their last name because I have their first name to communicate with them. Okay, so that's just again, this is the first stage of a long relationship journey of nurturing. Okay, this is just the first little lead capture. Okay, this is how you custom edit a web page in kvCORE, your BoldTrail CRM. You're gonna come here and press save. When you publish, it'll come right here within minutes. It'll show up on your menu, on a menu item, or on within the menu on a drop down menu that you have chosen. Is that easy? It's super simple. Let me know how if this was helpful to you, and if you want me to do a lot more of these. I am going to be walking you through a lot more of these pages and templates in videos to come. So if you are interested in how any of these work, and you know me, I don't just show you the technical side of how to make the web pages. I go through the strategy of why, the certain images work, why certain forms work. If you've seen any of my videos or my courses, and if you want to dive deeper and learn more and completely leverage kvCORE platform or BoldTrail, you want me to coach you, you want me to buy my course, whatever you need to do, whether you want to partner with me and get access to all of that for free, you can find that in the description below. It's an absolute pleasure being here. Thank you so much. Ask questions in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer them. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.